Hi everyone, this is Ami from ALTR's Application Engineering team. Today I want to take you through a new feature ALTR is bringing to the table to help enhance your data security practices inside of Snowflake: format preserving encryption. With format preserving encryption, you're going to be able to encrypt the data while preserving the format it's originally in. Social security numbers, phone numbers, email addresses, IP addresses, and more all can be encrypted to obfuscate the original values while still maintaining its format. With this feature, you're going to be able to utilize the power of format preserving encryption, a well-established encryption methodology, with a simple and easy-to-use SQL interface provided by ALTR. Not only that, but we pair this offering with our automated policy engine to provide you with automated role-based access control in Snowflake. Let's take a brief overview of what I will show you today in a live Snowflake environment. We're going to take external data from a staging location, an S3 bucket in our case. We're going to populate that data into a Snowflake table. Before that data actually lands in Snowflake, we're going to encrypt that data. Then we're going to set policy in ALTR so when a role that has permissions to access that data can decrypt that data automatically. And when a role doesn't have access to that data, they will not be able to decrypt the data and see it in its original form. An important note to remember here is that the process of encryption and decryption happens all within Snowflake utilizing Snowpark, meaning your data never actually leaves Snowflake to be encrypted or decrypted. Let's hop into Snowflake to look at a live representation. So we can see here that I have some CSV files in an external staging location inside of Snowflake, which is reaching out to the S3 bucket in Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and query the CSV file here, and we can see that inside the CSV file, we have some first names, last names, gender, email address, and IP address. I'm also going to query here our location where our encrypted keys are held. So these keys are going to be used for the actual encryption methodology for format preserving encryption. Here I'm querying the customer table, which is currently empty. And the next thing I want to do here is show you how easy it is to create keys. So with these functions that ALTR provides you, you can quickly and easily create keys for the actual encryption methodology. And I'm going to go ahead and here and show you these actual encrypted keys. So we can see here we have the encrypted key and the encrypted tweak, which we're going to use for our encryption methodology. And now I want to show you how I can actually encrypt this data very easily using another function inside of Snowflake provided by ALTR. So I'm going to insert that data from the CSV file, the staging location, into the customer table. At the same time, when I'm selecting that data, I'm going to call this encryption function, which I specify which key I want to use, and then the columns that I'm going to be encrypting. So here we're going to be encrypting the email address and the IP address columns. So I'm going to run this function, and I'm going to go ahead and let this encrypt the data and place that data in the table. So I'm selecting the customer table, and now we can see that the first name and the last name, but now there's the email address and the IP address, which are both format preserved encrypted. So we can see the @ symbols and we can see the periods. Next, what I got to do is go into ALTR and actually add these columns as protected columns in ALTR. And then I'm going to set policy in ALTR to say this role can see decrypted data and this role cannot. Here we go. I'm in ALTR. I've added the columns and I'm going to create a lock. So this is where we set our RBAC policies. I'm going to call this a decrypted lock. So just showing you an example of what you could do here. I'm going to select the account admin role here. So we're going to say the account admin is going to be able to see decrypted values. So I'm going to use these two columns and I'm going to set the policy as no mask, essentially decrypt the values. So I'm going to add my IP or email address column and create this lock. And automatically ALTR will start to apply that policy, being SaaS-based and real time. And then we will go back into Snowflake and we can start to actually see these policies being applied. So I've created the lock. Now let's go back inside of Snowflake. Okay, so I'm in Snowflake now. I'm going to use the account admin role to query this same customer table. And we're going to see here in this account admin role, Snowflake, inside of Snowpark, this data will be automatically decrypted and returned to this account admin role user. So we can see here that this email address column is being decrypted and the IP address column is being decrypted. So that's the automatic role-based access. As the sysadmin now, this role does not have access to see decrypted data. So when I query the data as the sysadmin, they are going to see encrypted data. So we can see here still that this data is encrypted. Super powerful using our role-based access controls in our automated policy engine, because this is a point-and-click UI to set these policies. Thank you guys for watching a brief overview of format preserving encryption natively inside of Snowflake.